Hi dear students. Now today I am going to address a very important concern that a lot of students have written to me in the past, and as an educator I have faced this problem over the years. The problem is simple, three words: I don't remember anything. Now this is something that me and all the teachers in DAMS, all the educators, we're all flooded with our students always telling us that, sir, whatever I have done in the past, it seems I have forgotten, and whatever has not happened I don't know, but whatever I have done in the past, it seems that it has all become zero. And this is a feeling that I see a lot of students having, and we keep telling them to revise, we keep them telling them the concept of repetition, but somehow it doesn't seem to work. And today I'm going to give you a solution for all that. This solution will not only be a mobile app solution, it will become your way of life, it will become your way of studying. And I'm going to bet today that if you listen to my entire video today, it will revolutionize the way you study facts. Now, let's understand, why and how of it. Now, this is what is the famous memory curve. Now, look at the curve in front of you, and you can see anything that you read, it tends to decay. Just like the half-life of the drugs or the radioactive isotopes, it tends to decay. But if you do it again after a day or after a space interval of 3 days or a week, what happens is the slope of the decay becomes less and less steep, and you tend to retain more and more. This is the entire concept of revision. And now, how would you revise something? Now, there are two ways. One is a passive recall, where you would read the notes again, and I think that's one of the classic methods, that when you're reading it again and again. But are you forcing yourself to get to an answer, or you're just reading? Now, the problem with the factual questions is that anything which is a fact or anything which you need to remember, if you are doing a passive reading of your notes and you're not forcing yourself to remember, that recall will not be that powerful in your exam like you need it to be. So that is where the concept of spaced repetition comes in. And that is what I will bring it to you today. Now, my suggestions to you are these. I have thought, and my entire team at DAMS, and we all, did a good brainstorming to find out that what are the most volatile subjects that students would say. And we conducted a survey, we asked our students, and we are blessed, because we have, lakhs of students with us. So we did this survey, and we found out developmental goal, IPCG sections, genetics, drug of choice, incubation period, numbers, mnemonics, they form the most volatile part of your, curriculum. So we thought, instead of asking the students to solve it, can we solve it for them? And that was the genesis of a concept called as the DAMSDECKS. What are DAMSDECKS? Let me explain it to you. And I'm very excited about it, and I want you to be equally excited about it. These DAMSDECKS are today included in your DAMS question bank. So when you go to your DAMS question bank, on the top of it, you will see something written as DAMSDECKS. Now, and I have a good news to share to you. These DAMSDECKS are included in your package as a DAMS student, if you are a regular course student or a test and discuss student. And even if you're a DQB subscriber, DAMS question bank subscriber, this today comes in your package. We might think about, I'm making it as a separate course in due course, but today, because we know this year has been a tough year for students because of the lockdown, we have included DAMSDECKS to all our DQB subscriber who were subscribed in the lockdown period. How would it look like, and what is so special about it? Why am I so excited about it? So this is how the DAMSDECKS would look like. Let me, show it to you. It would have all 19 subjects in it, and these 19 subjects would be neatly arranged in sections like preclinicals, paraclinicals, clinicals, skin anesthesia, radiology, psychiatry, orthopedics, which is the short subjects, and clinicals. Neat and clean, we have organized them. And these are not only organized in these 5 sections, they are even organized in a subject-wise manner also. Like suppose you select preclinicals. If you select preclinicals, you can see anatomy, physiology, biochemistry separately as well. Now, what are you supposed to do as a candidate? On the top of it, you will see a section saying select the number of cards. You can actually select the number of cards from all subjects, or you can even choose a subject where you want to do. For example, suppose anatomy is going on in your classes, and you want only to revise cards from anatomy, you can do that. Or if you want cards from all subjects, you can do that even. Let's see how it looks like. So suppose here I'm selecting in front of you cards from each subject, or I can select from the anatomy 5 sub cards, and I can select the number of cards. We would usually recommend you to select at the most 50 cards and do 50 cards per day. Don't go beyond that, otherwise the entire cycle will break. Now what would happen when you select a card? Let us try to do it here. Suppose I've selected one card from each subject. Then you click the start review. You click the start review that you see in the screen in front of you. And when you start reviewing, you will see a card like this in front of you. And each card would come with a unique ID, so that if you have a doubt to ask your teacher in the DAMS Club and the eMedicoz app, you can do that. So when you go to the card, it will say something like gamma secretase inhibitor for Alzheimer's is. So the answer is not showing here. Why? Because this is active recall. Now only when you click this show button here, let me click it for you. So when you click the show button here, the answer appears. So you can see the drug in front of you. But that is not all. This is not all. What we have built is an ecosystem. Now when you see this ecosystem, at the bottom you will see three things. Easy, medium, hard. Was this card easy for you? Was it medium for you or hard for you? For example, if it is easy, you have to do a spaced repetition at 3 days. If it is medium, at 1 day. If it is very difficult, we put 10 minutes. And you click the option so that these go into your review cycle at that time. And that is how we have created the spaced repetition for you. Not only that, we have added 1300, 1400 odd cards which are hand-picked by faculty for the most volatile subjects for you here. And not only that, we have created a full ecosystem where you can even bookmark a card. You can even suspend a card. If you feel something is, totally you know it and you don't want to see it again, you can even suspend it. We have worked very hard to create the workflow on these cards. And not only that, so towards the end of the course, if you want to revise all your cards, there is a vault option where you can click on all cards and you can see all cards together. And you can always track your progress by clicking onto my progress report. You can see the progress is available in a subject wise manner as well as day wise manner, so that you are able to see how you're progressing in your cards and how you're able to do the spaced repetition. Now I firmly believe that with this added to the DQB, now DAMS question bank is a very rich resource. This is the only resource which comes with a special bank for image-based question, a special bank for clinical vignettes, a special bank for the multiple completion type, extended matching type, and add to it now these flashcards arranged in a spaced repetition manner, the DAMSDECKS, which would help you learn the skill of memory. Because I don't want anybody to lose out because of memory. You can't say tomorrow, if you did not win in the exam because you were not a good student, it's understandable. But if you did not have good memory, that's not good. So we cannot let memory affect us, because this is such a, I would say, clear way to go about things, that if I'm able to do spaced repetition according to my, memory decay curve. Let me come back to the memory decay curve for the people who forgot. So this is how your memory decay looks like, and this is scientifically proven. More you do spaced repetition, the lesser your decay of facts would happen. And let me remind you, the most important topics that you keep forgetting are covered in the DAMSDECKS. The topics are developmental goal, IPC sections, genes, drug of choice, incubation periods, numbers, mnemonics. You covered everything. But keep in mind that this is included for all DQB users without any extra charges right now, because we believe that we need to solve this problem for you, and I'm here to solve this problem called as I don't remember anything for you. So I know that some of you have this issue of how to track your facts, how to look up it, but I hope with this ecosystem it will become a work of way of your life. Now, for example, today a DAMS student would wake up today and open the DAMS eMedicoz app and do the daily quiz. That is a way of life where you do 5 MCQs every day before you get up from your bed. Just like you check up on your Insta story, you check up on the DAMS daily quiz. It becomes a way of life. After every class, you do the DAMS question bank. It's your way of life. Then in between, every day you do this 50 cards, whatever you've marked for yourself in the past, but you need to start off somewhere to create this ecosystem by selecting the cards, and then you can, add and follow it up. What happens is that it becomes a way of life, and without your understanding, without your conscious understanding, some studies happening every day, some MCQ practice is happening every day, some facts, volatile facts are being revised every day, and gradually it will become your way of life. Just like, let's imagine now, suppose on your desk today, you create 3 bundles of facts that you need to read. This is what I need to do 1 day later, 3 days later, 1 week later, and you are keeping, shuffling all around just to make sure that you don't forget anything important. This is what we have created for you. I believe with this, we have now hit the next big thing in e-learning in the medical section, in the postgraduate medical section this year. This year has been very important for us in DAMS, where we have revolutionized the way the app-based learning should be done with the live lectures. And we are soon coming up with more and more updates. DAMSDECKS is the next big thing in the Q Bank now. I wish you all happy learning. Wish you all the best.